Time tourists. Fade in. Exterior, Sector 31, 3016. Day. Dawn. Note: all exteriors in this time period should be overexposed to exaggerate the harsh, abnormally intense brightness of the sun. Superimpose. Earth, 3016. The morning sun peeks over the horizon and illuminates an immense landfill. There's nothing but garbage strewn on the ground as far as the eye can see. Silhouetted against the sky is the ruin of a once modern sports coliseum, now nothing but a dilapidated relic built by an ancient, decadent civilization. In other words, us. None of nature's sounds can be heard. No insects buzz, no birds chirp, no dogs bark, just the howl of a desolate wind. We did it. We completely trashed the planet. Exterior, landfill, toxic waste dump. 2 repulsive, tortoise-sized cockroaches, they've evolved, are cautious to remain in the shade of overhanging debris as they forage for food, protected from the scorching sun. They simultaneously discover a faded, but still intact, Kellogg's Pop-Tart packet. Food. They tense up and glare at each other. A desperate tug-of-war ensues. Suddenly, one of the cockroaches loses its grip, causing them both to tumble backward into the sunlight, along with the Pop-Tart packet. Its contents begin to sizzle. Exposed to the sun, the cockroaches chirp in terror and flail frantically on their backs, unable to right themselves. They don't have much time before the sun. It radiates brightly. Continued. Back to scene. The Pop-Tart packet is now just scorched foil, and the cockroaches are 2 piles of ash and a wisp of smoke. They've been incinerated. The ultimate roach motel. Note: dialogue will be in Esperanto with English subtitles until translator devices come into play.
Oh yeah! Maximum carnage!
Beneath a solar panel array, poking through the surface debris are 2 weathered periscope shafts. Both swivel back and forth, gopher-like, scanning the area. Cut to interior underground industrial module. Day. Constructed of stainless steel, the interior is akin to a submarine. To conserve space, every fixture performs double duty. The place is more cramped than a Tokyo commuter hotel. 40-ish Valtero Forgisto and his 50-ish blue-collar co-worker, Tomo Johanno, stare through the periscopes. Both wear identical reflective mylar coveralls, and both perspire from the heat. Both men are tall, pale, and completely bald. They also lack any body hair, i.e., no eyebrows, no eyelashes, no mustaches, no beards, no leg or chest hair. More evolution at work. They ease back from their periscope viewfinders, having witnessed the toaster pastry carnage above. Tomo is gloating while Valtero, our hero, seems very disappointed.
They could easily have divided that ancient nutriment between them. There was more than enough.
Irrelevant. Pay up, Valtero.
Valtero sighs, reaches into a pocket, and counts out several flat, round, and colorful poker-like plastic chips.
Cockroaches have evolved in size, but not in intelligence.
Tomo takes the plastic chips, deposits them into a snap-open change purse, and tucks it into his pocket.
Praggin' A.
They'd sooner be vaporized than share among themselves.
What'd you expect? They're bugs.
Yet we're the subterraneans.
Initialize waste transfer sequence.
Duty calls. Valtero refocuses, and he and Tomo return their attention to their periscope viewfinders. Periscope viewfinder, their POV. Seen through a crosshair mat, the ruin of the sports coliseum and its huge old electronic scoreboard are still silhouetted against the sun, which now looms higher on the horizon, causing heat waves to shimmer off the surface. It's hotter out there than a blast furnace in hell.
The memorial is an eyesore. I can't wait until it finally collapses.
There's been excessive solar flare activity. Should we recalibrate?
Preg that. I'm initializing.
A buzzer sounds, off, and several tons of garbage suddenly materialize on the surface, where much of it is vaporized by the sun. What's left becomes another strata of human crap. Continued. Back to scene. Tomo pulls away from the viewfinder and dabs his damp forehead with a handkerchief, satisfied. All in a day's work.
This sector is nearly saturated.
I still say we should maintain pristine surface tracks in case of future ozone layer regeneration.
Not this again.
Valtero flips up his periscope handles, frustrated.
Tomo, don't you ever want to make a difference? Do something important?
It is what it is, Valtero.
Just then, a hairless courier wearing a mylar uniform materializes. He deactivates his telebelt, a seatbelt clasped belt with a solar-powered crystalline device.
Valtero for Gisto?
I'm for Gisto.
Package.
The courier hands Valtero an envelope. Valtero pulls out a holographic travel brochure and 3 etched metal vouchers.
Our travel vouchers. At last. An entire week away from this place.
Valtero takes out a plastic chip and tips the courier, who expresses his gratitude by slapping Valtero in the face. The custom in this time period. Valtero smiles magnanimously.
You're quite welcome.
The courier nods, activates his telebelt, and dematerializes. Poof. Tomo eyes Valtero's metal travel vouchers covetously.
You lucky roach.
Oh, I can't wait to tell Lidio and Sorrow.
Valtero grabs his lunch pail and swipes a laminated identity card under a scanner on a phosphor time clock, punching out.
Maybe I'll drop you a line.
Valtero activates his telebelt and dematerializes. Poof.
Just don't forget to come back.
Cut to Interior Underground Residential Module, Day, 3016. This cramped space contains a kitchenette and sleeping berths and has all the charm of a suburban bomb shelter. Close on a holographic brochure. An animated hologram with the Travcom logo shows Uranus, which has a sub-zero climate. Tourists clad in winter gear and snowshoes trod through snowdrifts near Quonset huts.